Hello, friends. So today we are talking about, actually, this whole week, we're talking about our continent, North America. Let's see if you remember our continent song. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia. Don't forget Australia. Don't forget Antarctica. These are the 7 continents of the planet Earth. So our continent is North America. And what color is it? It is orange. So you need this paper from your clear plastic envelope. It has the outline of our continent, North America. And you need this paper out of your envelope. So 2 papers today. And we need our crayons and our colored pencils. Okay, if you do not have colored pencils, then you will use crayons. But if you have colored pencils, I want you to use those, and I'll show you how we're going to use them today. Is that all we need? Oh, we need scissors and glue. So we'll get all of our things out now so we're ready. Scissors and glue. Okay. So for right now, I'm going to put this sheet, my scissors and glue to the side, and I'm going to keep my colored pencils, crayons, and paper in front of me. Right now, we just need one color, our orange color pencil, and our orange crayon. Okay. Let me change my camera angle so that you can see my paper better. Okay, North America. North America is a continent, and in this continent are different countries. Our country is the United States. So first, we're going to outline, go all the way around the edges with our orange crayon. This is something I like to do with some of my artwork, to use 2 different types of tools like crayons and colored pencils. And I like to go around the outside with my crayon, and then I color the inside with my colored pencil. I am not going to outline the small islands because they're so small. I'm going to color them with my colored pencil. It's thinner, so it'll be easier to color small things. I'm kind of just tracing around this black line with my orange crayon. For my outline, I'm pressing pretty firmly with my orange crayon. Okay, I'm going to outline some of my big islands, but not my small ones. This country here is called Greenland, and it's really a part of Denmark, which is a country that's in Europe, our red continent, Europe. Okay, I think the other ones are too small, so I'm done with my outlining. Okay, now I'm ready to color the inside. Remember, if you have color pencils, we're going to use color pencils. If you have crayons, I want you to make sure you color it lightly. We're also going to color it lightly in with our colored pencil. So we have lots of things to add to our continent. Remember, when you're holding your pencil, pinch and a shelf. Your middle finger comes right underneath so that you're in control of your pencil. Don't be too far away or else you won't be in control of it. Slow down with these small islands. It's very tricky to color the small parts. You have to slow down. Okay, I have lightly colored in with my colored pencil all of my Now I'm going to look at a map that's going to show me some of the country boundaries. So here is my map. Let me hold it up so you can see it better. It shows all of the countries that are in North America, and it names them. So here's our country, the United States. And up here, it's still yellow because this is Alaska, and it's part of our United States. This brown country is called Canada. It's north of us. And south of us is a country called Mexico. There's a lot of other countries below Mexico. Cuba. See if you can find that on your paper. Cuba. There it is. Okay, so we're going to use a black crayon to make these imaginary lines that show different countries. Okay, so I need to find my black crayon. There it is. Okay, so first I'm going to make this imaginary line that separates the United States from Mexico. We use this line on a map so we know where Mexico starts and where the United States starts. Okay, now I'm going to draw this boundary between the United States and Canada. Okay, there are my boundaries. Up here is Canada, here's the United States, and down below is Mexico. Those are the three countries that we're going to label. So we need this paper. On the bottom it says the United States of America, Mexico, and Canada. You'll notice that there's a symbol on each of our labels. That's because every continent has a special flag that represents their country. So we're going to color our flags for each country, and we'll cut it out and label them on our map. Okay, let's start with the United States. I'm going to use colored pencils because my flag is so small, and it's easier to use a thin colored pencil than a thick crayon. But if you have crayons only, then you'll definitely use crayons. Okay, our flag is red, white, and blue. I just need red and blue because our paper is white. Okay, so on flags, each thing represents each color and each symbol represents something about that country. So on our flag of the United States, the color red symbolizes courage. So let's start with our red. Okay, I'm leaving spaces because our stripes are red and white, and the white represents generosity and goodness. We have 13 stripes because our country started out with 13 colonies. So the red represents courage, the white represents generosity and goodness. There are 50 stars on our flag to show all 50 states of the United States. Our state is Ohio, so we're one of the stars. And the blue behind the stars represents fairness. So each part of a flag means something. Okay, there's our United States flag. Red, white, and blue. 13 for our 13 colonies, 13 stripes. 50 stars for all of our states, including ours, Ohio. Red is for courage, white for generosity and goodness, and blue for fairness. Okay, now we're going to color the flag of Mexico. Here's the United States. Mexico is south of us. Okay, let's see. Mexico is green, white, and red. Okay, so first we're going to start with green. The middle is white, and the last part is red. There's also a symbol on the inside of the Mexican flag. It looks like a bird, and I see some plants or garland underneath the bird. Okay, I do not know what all of the colors represent on the Mexican flag, but that would be something for you to try and explore and find out. What does each color and the symbol represent on our Mexican flag? Next, we'll do our flag of Canada. We just need red for this flag. And this maple leaf is also red. Okay, we have finished all of our flags. There's our flag of the United States, our flag of Mexico, and our flag for Canada. We need to cut out these and label our countries of North America. So I'm going to cut this part all the way off because today I'm just going to use the labels on the bottom. Cut, 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 all the way off. I'm going to save this paper in my envelope for tomorrow. We'll need it. Okay, when I cut out small labels, I want to cut all the way around the outside first. So I'm going to get rid of all my scraps. Cut, cut, cut. I'm going to cut this all the way off and make a pile of my scraps here. It's important to keep your work organized. Cut right on the black line. Cut that scrap all the way off. Every time I cut, I turn my paper because my thumbs stays pointing up, thumbs up. I would never twist my cutting hand. My helping hand does most of the work. Okay, my other scrap. And one more long cut. Cut, 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 cut. Okay, there is my last scrap paper. Now, I'm going to cut out my 3 labels with the flags. These are labels for 3 countries in North America. Okay, let me lay out my labels. Okay, I'm labeling 3 different countries: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. I put a little corner of my label on my country right next to it, so I know that this represents Mexico. Okay, now the United States. Watch where I put my labels. Glue the back. Okay, the United States. I put a little bit of it right here on the edge of our country, the United States. And the last country I'm going to label is Canada. I think it'll fit right there. Canada. Okay, there is one thing I forgot to do, and I think we need to do it to make our map as accurate as we can. This part right here, Alaska, is part of the United States. So I'm going to draw this line here to show where Alaska and Canada, the boundary there. So I know this is really part of the United States, and this part is part of Canada, a whole different country. Okay, we are finished today. We labeled 3 different countries in North America. We labeled Canada, the United States, and Mexico. We even colored the flags. I wonder if you can find out what the symbols on Canada's flag mean or what the symbols on Mexico's flag mean. Okay, that's all we are doing today for our continent, North America. We labeled 3 countries, but you can see in this map that there are many, many, many more countries on our map, but we're only labeling 3 countries. Okay, friends, nice work today. I'll see you tomorrow to keep working on our North American project. Bye.